Man, man. We are back with a hell of a show today. Welcome back to the Born Again Believers motherfucking show, man. Uh, Superior G, what's up, man?
Yeah,
What's up,
Chris
man?
in the house, baby.
Hey, before we get started, man, I'm gonna need you to come close to this phone and speak up so everybody can hear you, man. I just want to tell y'all this before we get started, man. First off, shout out to the motherfucking I can't believe I'm about to say this shit. Shout out to the motherfucking FBI, man, for doing their job, man, and going over there and getting them four crooked ass police officers, man, and out of Louisville and locking their dusty, rusty, crusty asses up, man. Shout out to the motherfucking FBI. I can't believe I said that shit.
No, you know why you got choked up saying that
Yeah,
shit?
I can't believe that. Hold on, man. Let me wash that down.
All right, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah, mango lemonade, baby. So,
Jim Beam Peach, baby.
Jim Beam Peach and Yang Lang. Oh, Yang Lang. Yeah, lager. Boy, they're drinking lager.
Baby.
Hey, man. What the fuck we was just talking about? What the fuck we was just talking about?
Well, you said to start the show off with my wrestling match in Pittsburgh last
Yeah,
night.
I was leading up to something. Hey, but anyway, man, it'll come back to me if it's meant to be, it'll be. I gotta give y'all a forecast on this brother, man. Man, Superior G had a title match, man, where he got in the ring and had to, hold it down. He still holds that. Also, I did go back and get to see some back footage of him defending the title, man. And I did see him put a brother in the Boston Crab. And I did see him do a back bending suplex on somebody, which I haven't seen since I know the mid motherfucking 80s, late 80s. A nigga get put in the motherfucking suplex back bender.
Hey, man, Rick Martel, baby.
Good gracious, man. And held the back breaker for a good amount of time to let Buddy know that he was serious. Also, he was whooping some ass last night, and somebody came in the ring and whooped his ass and the other dude ass he was whooping on. Now my brother is sitting over here plotting his revenge. Man, will you tell us how you got your ass whooped?
I know we don't get my ass whooped that often and shit, so I don't talk about it that often. But last night was an exception. I was whooping ass. I had a title match and shit for the Heritage PWX Heritage title. I did. What the hell out there? PWX Heritage title and shit. I'm whooping A-Ron Connor's ass. We put on a clinic. We only like 5-6 minutes into the ring and shit. Then the world champion and his goons come in and shit.
Yeah.
And they rolled on both of us. And shit. And now they triple super kicked me basically. They had my arm back and shit in a curved down position and shit. My man had his foot behind my damn neck. Stomach on the damn mat. These two motherfuckers. Smack them.
They both smacked you?
It was double super kick.
Oh no, they both kicked you on both sides of the face at the same time. With your hands held back. You couldn't block that shit, you couldn't do nothing.
Man, I couldn't do nothing. My arms back here. They got caught. And then
hey, but you looking for some Tylenol or some whiskey after the fight?
Man, I had some ground peach.
Oh man, yo, I ain't gonna lie. If nigga would have kicked me in my motherfucking face like that, bro, I would have started blinking at that bitch. I don't know what would have happened after that.
don't know if you saw my promo and shit for the bull that I was fighting and shit. I did post. I posted on Facebook and shit. I don't think I posted on Instagram though. But I did that joke and shit. I'll show it to you.
All right.
And then, so then I gotta do another one and shit. I'm just going in on that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go in, man. You're gonna have to get some stress out, man. Two motherfuckers then kicking me on both sides of my face at the same time. I got to get me some revenge on somebody.
The footage.
I got to get, and you holding my hands back where I can't block this shit. Somebody got to feel the wrath. I didn't sign up for this shit. We supposed to be scripted.
First, y'all see my last promo and shit. This time and shit, the promo that I'm about to do.
What if the niggas would have Kanye West you, man? What if you would have been through the wire? They tried. So at least we know you ain't Glass Joe.
No, I ain't Glass Joe and shit, but that don't mean that shit ain't hurt.
I know for sure. Hey man, wrestling real as hell, man. Wrestling real as hell, and the injuries are real as hell too.
Yeah, I got cushion and shit.
Man.
I got cushion and shit, so I'm kind of saved and shit, so it wasn't really like a whole impact and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you can't put your motherfucking foot on my whole neck and shit. You gotta go through some hair first.
Yeah, that nigga put his whole foot on your neck.
And stomped it, yeah.
And stopped it. Oh, this nigga. This nigga.
I gotta demonstrate, man.
Yeah, this nigga was with the clan. Bro.
So they had me on the ground. My arms like this.
Okay, hold on. Let me describe this to everybody. So they got his arms back like this, y'all. Can y'all see? They got his arms like this.
While he hold me, his foot is like this on my shit.
On your back?
On the back of my neck.
Hold on. So while he like this, y'all, while he stretched out like this and they hold him, dude got his foot on the back of his neck, pressing in.
One dude on one side, one dude on the other side. They hit me.
Damn. Okay, so check this out, y'all. So he held like this, right, y'all? He held like this. And he got one dude on one side and one dude on the other side, and they both came to side kick the shit out of him right here in the motherfucking face, like, while he was here, y'all.
And then right after they did that, he had my arm, and he just, boom.
Oh, the dude that had his arm stomped him, man, like, after they did this. Yo, that's a violent sport, man.
Hey, man, that first, I've been curb stomped before in the ring and shit, but I ain't never been super kicked and curb stomped after that.
Yo, you know what? I wonder if I can take down one of them niggas, man. Yeah, I wonder if I got the juice, man. If I can come in the ring, man, and really fuck somebody up.
I'm fucking motherfuckers up next time I get in that motherfucker.
Man,
okay.
y'all gonna call me. Y'all gonna have to call me Tarzan because I'm swinging around niggas' necks like it's a vine out there. You hear me? Ooh, get Ariel on their ass. Shout out to Rey Mysterio Jr., man. I used to love when he used to get turned up and get the whipping through the sky. Oh, man. Today.
I'm waiting for the footage to come out because I gotta see it. I'll probably get more pissed after I see that.
For sure. Yeah, you're gonna get sick. Man, you're gonna have to watch that joint over and over again just to strike that match for the next match. Get you fired up.
But it set me up for a world title shot winning this shit, so I'm mad.
Yeah, you're gonna have to drop the people's elbow on him several times.
But see, he's still mad and shit because I beat him. I beat him last year, or it was either the year before and shit. I beat him in Virginia somewhere and shit.
You're gonna have to beat his ass again for that one. You're gonna have to beat his ass again for that one, man. We may have to fly up there to root for you for this one, man. And be like, that's the motherfucker right there. We might have to come up there and root for you, man.
Hell yeah.
We might
Shit.
have to come up. We might have to jump his ass. Shit, might have to go and take him down, man. Go and take him down.
I got a crew and shit, you know what I mean? They had a tag team title match yesterday and shit. I don't know. I don't think they won. But
Man, we're gonna whoop his ass for free. We're gonna whoop his ass for free.
there's a lot of ass whoopers coming up in Pittsburgh. That's all I'm saying.
If they can storm the Capitol, we can storm the fucking ring. Whoop his ass. But yeah, back to the Federal Bureau of I'm gonna say instigation. I ain't on your side, but I will say this: shout out to your ugly asses for locking up them or racist pigs. How about that one? Thank you for locking up those racist pigs.
No matter how long it took, we know damn well if everybody was black and shit, they'd have been gone.
That shit should have been publicized.
That's another story.
I started I wanted to dig up on these 4 officers. I wanted to know exactly what the fuck they did and exactly how the FBI was handling it and what caused them to even, go get them, because this ain't televised like that at all. You know what I'm saying?
From what I'm getting out of it, and this from what I'm getting out of it, it was a robbery. It was a robbery attempt. It went wrong. They thought they had the right motherfucker. They had the wrong motherfucker, and then that was it.
Yeah. They were bag hunting. Shout out to Homie for letting that thing ring up in that house too when somebody snatch your damn dough down. And nigga snatched the dough down, nigga. Yeah. So as I was digging up my research, man, I went on a site called Reuters, REUTERS.com, and they usually keep out with a lot of the nation's news up to date on that. And they started out with the U.S. charges 4 Kentucky police officers in the Breonna Taylor killing. It says August the 4th. This is just the other day, man. This was Thursday. U.S. prosecutors on Thursday charged 4 current and former Louisville, Kentucky police officers for their roles in the botched 2020 raid that killed Breonna Taylor, a black woman who was in her home in a case that sparked nationwide protests. Yeah, because you done fucking killed a woman, man. Sleep in her damn home. The charges.
Yeah, you couldn't even put that. She was a criminal or all that shit. You know what I mean?
Man, but I want to hear that same playbook shit y'all been doing since the goddamn Stone Age, trying to demonize niggas instead of glorifying them. Nigga, take your lick, bitch. Y'all been fucking up for a long time, man. Y'all gonna shrink. I promise. The charges represented the Justice Department's latest efforts to crack down on abuses and racial disparities in policing, following a wave of controversial police killings of black Americans. It's so fucking funny, bro. Check this shit out, right? So fucking funny. Yesterday, a white man up in Ohio then killed 4 motherfucking people, right? His neighbors, right? One of them was an elderly couple, and when he walked up the street to the next house, he walked in the garage, and it was a woman and her child, a daughter. And the daughter ran in the house trying to get away from his ass after she seen him kill the mother. And he ran in the house after her ass and murked her. Then did a video about it and told everybody what the fuck was going on. And they caught his ass and apprehended his ass in Kansas. But anything in... This happened yesterday, cuz, like, if you don't get up... Huh?
Were the other white folks he killed?
I don't think they gave a race. But the fact that this motherfucker can do that and broadcast a video and get caught states away, all right, And then anything that's involving a nigga, your first instinct is to kill us. But anything involving them doing anything great like that, like solo killings, fucking mass shootings, blah blah blah, in public, at the malls, at the department stores. Y'all apprehend them white motherfuckers and get them on inside of that clink, but y'all kill us like a motherfucker, man. So you mean tell me them bitches ain't got no control and no judgment? Wait till you hear how these motherfuckers was shooting up the motherfucking pad.
The slave patrol is here to do what the fuck they are.
Man, them bitches' time is up. Them bitches' time is up.
Matter of fact, we gonna do a story on them motherfuckers.
Shit.
Do research on that shit. See what the fuck you come up with.
On who?
They doing on the slave patrol. They doing the same shit.
It's the same playbook. It's the same playbook.
They spawned it to the police department.
Man,
They do the same shit.
We hip now. We finna flush them bitches in a sec.
That slave patrol is God.
Man.
That shit never changed.
We're gonna fix it in a second. We hip now. You know what I'm saying? It's a slow creep, but we hip. We can see them. We can see them bitch ass niggas now.
That's a future story.
Yeah. So check this out. Goddamn. Former Louisville Metro Police Department Detective Joshua James and current Sergeant Kyle Meany were charged with civil rights violations and obstruction of justice for using false information to obtain the search warrant that authorized the botched March 13, 2020 raid that killed Breonna in her home, the Justice Department said. Current Detective Kelly Goodlett was charged with conspiring with James to falsify the warrant and then cover up the falsifications. And then this bitch nigga right here, a fourth officer, Detective Brett Hankinson, was charged with civil rights violations for allegedly using excessive force. U.S. Attorney Merrick Garland said so. That was your motherfucking cowboy right there, Brett Hankinson. That also was the motherfucker that was up on the stand, boo-hooing like a fuck nigga, crying and shit.
Yeah, he the one that got charged that found not guilty and shit for that one-time endangerment.
Yeah, he got off on the one-time endangerment shit. He got acquitted and thought it was all good. He thought it was all good. He was gonna coast through life like, yeah, I lost my job, but I ain't in jail, goddamn. And then voila, the FBI show up on your motherfucking ass. Like, get that ass over here. Bring that ass here, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Kentucky pulled pork and grill and shit.
Yeah, they selling each other out right now.
Freedom got away with it. 5 niggers. Hutchinson, we're here. You're under arrest. What the hell? I just took a shot. Can I get another one? Hell no.
Yeah, get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here. The attorney say Breonna Taylor should be alive today, Garland said. The Justice Department is committed to defending and protecting civil rights of every person in this country. That was this department's founding purpose and remains our urgent mission, so they say. If that's the case, motherfucker, that's what every police department say that their motherfucking mission is and what they supposed to be about. And to be bluntly honest, every motherfucking police department in this country is fucked up.
They go by the same system, the slave patrol.
Hey, and you know what?
Especially in Kentucky. Shit, Kentucky is one of them states that slavery is still fucking legal.
Nah, you know, since it's white folks in the police department that can't seem to learn how to apprehend black people, they just go to killing. I got 2 options. How about you have all the white police officers police the white areas of town, and then have all the black police officers police all the black areas of town? That's one option.
That's going to take their system down.
Yeah, it's gonna make it a good place to live.
Already falling
I don't give
anyway,
a
so
fuck about they scores and negative numbers and motherfucking quotas and out inputs and shit. Fuck them niggas. Like, life ain't meant to be this way. So, they can do it that motherfucking way, or they can, since white folks are the ones that's the most timid, they don't deserve to have a motherfucking gun in their hand since they can only arrest themselves. But with us, they just, for some reason, can't figure out how to do that. Um, how about just take all white people off all police forces and leave it to the black and to the brown and to the Asian and everybody else to handle it? Because definitely you motherfuckers got an issue, a problem, a mental breakdown. It might be because you're a six ether being. It might be because of your animalistic DNA that keep showing this ugly ass face every once in a while. Shape shifting ass niggas. Uh, I don't know what the fuck y'all motherfucking problem is, but I just gave two great ass options. Y'all police your people, we police our people, or y'all, since y'all can't stop killing, get the fuck off the police force completely, all white people. How about that one?
shit. I got an idea.
Go be a fireman, man.
Take a lot of take the test before you take the motherfucking before you apply.
A lot of
Well,
tests. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. The people that apply for those top slots to be doing.
Read a big questions and shit. If you got ill feelings towards black people and shit, yes or no?
Hey, what if they prior service and goddamn, let's say even they were elites in prior service, like they were special or rangers, or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, Delta, whatever, and these motherfuckers know how to pass polygraph tests. They've been trained to, you know what I'm saying, have the strongest of the strongest minds and how to control it. So, what do we do in that case? That's something to think about. Anybody can say anything. It's hard. It's hard to see through the mist in a lot of people. Man, I fear for our children. Man, they gotta figure out who is actually a woman or a man, and who is actually a transgender.
Yo, my daughter asked me and shit. I had one of my little girls at the pool today and shit. And well, all their neighbors is white and shit. Like their mom lived like 5 minutes away from me and shit. But she live in a nicer neighborhood. I live in the hood. They call it the hood, but it ain't really. Not compared to where the fuck I come from.
Yeah.
She out there and shit. And so, you know, they got toys and everything and shit. And my daughter asking me, do I want to play with a dog? The dog got blonde hair with rainbow dye in it and all this other shit. I'm like, boys don't play with girls. That's a girl toy. Boys don't play with girl toy. Just kept her sitting and shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
boys play with boys toys. Girls play with girls.
Yeah, yo, I remember when I was coming up, a boy better not get caught with a baby doll in his hand.
Man, please.
I remember them days. You better not get caught playing with girls' toys. You better not get caught trying to walk in your mama high heels or your grandma high heels. You better not be trying to put their goddamn clothes on. Yeah. Instant blasting. Gonna get blasted up out this thing.
I don't play that.
Hey, it was rough back in the day, man. It was rough back in the day. Hold on one second. Dog pushing pushing on the door.
Sure.
And the wife behind him being nosy. So, let me see. The death of Breonna Taylor, a 26-year-old EMT, was one in a trio of cases that refueled a summer of protests against racial injustice and police violence 2 years ago in the early months of the COVID-19 pandemic. Today was a huge step towards justice, lawyers for the Taylor family said in a statement following the news. Louisville police on Thursday began the process of firing Meany and Goodlett, the department said in a statement. Hankerson and James were previously fired by the department. The Justice Department also is conducting an investigation into whether the Louisville Metro government and Louisville police engaged in a pattern or practice of abusing residents' civil rights. Yo, they need to go get Daniel Cameron. And then after they get Daniel Cameron, they need to get his boss, the governor.
They going, shit, Mitch McConnell might fuck around and testify behind that shit.
Daniel Cameron, yeah, he gonna have to testify because he the one that motherfucker told Daniel Cameron what to do.
Yeah.
And Daniel Cameron asked, shame on you, you shade tree nigga, you motherfucking Sambo. Shame on you, nigga. You went against a righteous man that was goddamn doing something for the right of your people, our people, his people. You ugly motherfucker, you laid down with the enemy at night. You sold out your people knowing what the fuck we going through, knowing what's happening for the pressures of what your oppressor is pressing on your bitch ass with the hopes that you gonna be able to elevate and be the goddamn governor, if not run for president. You bitch ass nigga, you. Man, free the OG GMJ. Now that y'all done locked these bitch ass niggas up, because this is what this is all about. Y'all need to go and reopen the file on OG GMJ, man, and let him the fuck up out the can, man.
It's coming.
With all rights restored, so we can get back to putting these boots up your motherfucking ass. Yeah, anybody talking shit, we coming down. Yeah, I would love to see that shit come back to life again. Come down on these bitches. Come down. Yeah, as he would say, ascend.
They're gonna try to find a way to keep him in there and shit, but it's all fucking illegal.
He said we go ascend and descend down on your town. What? That sound like we coming from the sky, like visitors. About to descend on your town, Jack.
Well, some of us are and shit. Some of us landing at the airport.
Man, they need to let the OG out. He should never been in there anyway. I know y'all following your motherfucking racist ass daddy, J. Edgar Hoover. Y'all following his little write-up on Operation Black Messiah. Always listen out for a nigga out there that might be a charismatic brother that's got a personality, that's got swagger, that can move the crowd, you know what I'm saying? A real master of ceremony type of nigga. We know y'all scared. Go get his ass and kill him. And make him reset again. But guess what, bitch? Y'all been killing us off over and over and shoveling shit over, calling it sugar. And goddamn, we just keep coming back. Every goddamn 10 years, there's another Negro, another Negus, another king, another god raising up, talking shit to y'all.
You guys, people, baby.
It ain't gonna stop until we break those links off our brains and really decide to devour y'all ass. Yeah.
I'll salute to that.
I'll salute with you, my brother. Mango lemonade. So now that we done got down to the skinny of them bitch ass niggas being locked up, right? talk about this no knock warrant. This bullshit where they trying to use the element surprise to get your motherfucking ass because they out of shape. Motherfucker don't want to try to catch a real nigga jumping out the window doing some acrobatic shit, nigga, and taking off running on your motherfucking ass. Them bitches can't catch you. So they come up with a no knock warrant so they can just tear your shit down and just come on in. And they always do it in the middle of the night. No knock warrant. Them should be illegal, bro. That's rigging the game.
Well, how many white no knock warrants have they done?
How many warrants have they done on their damn self, period?
Yeah, that's true, too.
This always a general conversation on the front porch.
Yeah. Or in the backyard.
Hey, you'd be surprised what they got over there on their side, but trying to take what they take from us on our side and demonize us like, man, these niggas is dope dealers. Man, these motherfuckers got labs over there on that side. You know, meth labs, explosive shit, you know, drugs, real drugs. Over there.
But see, the laws was never meant for them. That's why they treat them.
Fuck them. No, it's time for some fairity out this bitch. I no longer want to accept that that's just the way it is. No.
Shit. And mamas and daddies and shit like
Fuck
that.
them. Fuck them. I keep saying, man, they keep packing mud in the loopholes, man. Whenever they trip up and fuck up, they go back and doctor up the motherfucking law so that if they do it again, they'll surpass it, but we'll die in it. No, it's time, man. This the shift, man. This the time for that moment of motherfucking that clarity that needs to be in the front. Fuck all that, man. Man, fuck all that, man. No. It's time for clarity. Fuck the Constitution, man. Fuck your law, man. Fuck all that shit, man. All that twisted shit, man. That shit ain't for us no way. Never was, man.
We slaves when all this shit was ready.
Fuck that shit. We need to do our own thing. The niggas that constructed that shit had slaves in their backyard anyway. Fuck them niggas.
It's like Malcolm said, the chickens come home to roost.
Yeah, the chickens come home to roost and won't stop crowing. Won't stop cackling.
And that's why their world is crumbling down.
Yep, I need to see that bitch fall in my lifetime.
Oh, we are. We seeing it now.
I need to see it completely shift.
All types of shit coming out.
I'm really waiting to see who the Antichrist is.
He's already here, so.
Yeah, he been here, but he gotta come out soon. I'm thinking during this presidential election. I know the recipe. What to look for. As soon as I see that motherfucker, it's gonna be my general purpose not to even announce that shit out loud that I know who you are. I will be talking to you guys one by one and put y'all up on game. You never let the enemy know that you see his ass.
Fuck around and be your governor.
Fuck that nigga. Yo, let me tell you something.
I'm just saying that shit. Whoever the Republican candidate gonna be,
he rebellious as a motherfucker.
They gonna have to even if DeSantis don't run and shit, which I think he's gonna run.
I think he is.
He's going at least he had to be vice president. Because both presidents gonna be too old and shit to even.
I can't see him riding second saddle. He ain't got the attitude for that.
And you know they say the beast gives the power to the dragon. The beast is old. The dragon is young.
He definitely has changed over the years. I remember when he first got into office, he was exactly what I felt like a governor should be. He was no nonsense. He wasn't playing that shit. If you say something contradictory,
He went to war with Disney and shit over that homosexual shit. I ain't mad at that.
Bruh, he was going in, bruh. Like, you say some stupid ass shit, ask him a stupid ass question on national television, man, he will fire you up on camera. And then I guess doing all of this COVID shit, Trump and them was flying down here back and forth with his ass, probably dropping some bags off on his ass, and I seen him start changing. He started having Trump's behavior coming from him. Well, to the point where he even turned on Trump and on goddamn Joe Biden. Like, disrespectfully turned on Joe Biden. Like, he won't even call him Mr. President. He called him Joe. And I remember Joe Biden said, Mr. President. He was like, no, Joe. Fuck you, Joe. Niggas wild rude, bro. Like, niggas have no respect no more. Like, especially if you talking about in government. Like, that's supposed to be top tier representation of what we supposed to reflect as a nation, right? Them bitches reflecting like a motherfucker now. All they doing is robbing people of life and dollar.
All that secret society shit and everything is coming out. Like the rules and shit.
Yeah, let's tell all the secrets, man. Fuck them niggas. Don't keep they fortress standing tall when they ain't benefiting no goddamn body.
Do the fuck they born and bred it to do. They bred it to third Satan.
These motherfucking police officers, man. Every time I look at this shit, man, I get mad. No knock raid. Louisville police were investigating alleged drug trafficking when they broke down the door of Taylor's home in a no-knock raid, leading her boyfriend, who was carrying a legally owned firearm, to shoot at the officers, who then fired 22 shots into the apartment, killing Taylor. This is crazy. So, no knock warrant. We don't know you coming. We don't know you out there. All we know is the door is getting snatched off the hinges. He gets up. This in the middle of the night. He gets up, grab his strap, and start cleaning it up, because you snatch the door down, I'm busting at anything coming through the door. He handled that like a man should have. The police officers start shooting back soon as he started licking shots. They done dumped 22 shots in the apartment, but here to go the kicker. I can't wait to hear your comment on this. The bitch, the fourth one, Brett Hankinson. When they started having the bust down, the shootout, Hankinson moved away from the door, firing 10 shots into Taylor's apartment through a window and a glass door that were covered with blinds and curtains. So he didn't even have a target identified to shoot. He just shooting anywhere in the motherfucking apartment.
And then the first charge, the state charge he got was because he put his neighbors in danger or some shit like that. Well, her neighbor's in danger or some shit.
Yeah, like that. You can go through the wall and hit the next nigga in the next complex. You know what I'm saying? And
they killed somebody in that apartment.
Yeah. So this bitch just went wild, wild west. He ain't trying to shoot in the doorway at a target that he can see or where the muzzle flash is coming from. He just clapping through windows that's covered up with blinds and curtains. He just lost his goddamn mind. So Hankerson told a Kentucky grand jury that he opened fire once the shooting started. As he saw flashes light up the room, he said he mistakenly believed one of the occupants was firing an assault-style rifle at his colleagues. Instead, mostly what he heard was other police firing their assault weapons. The brother in the house shot back with a hand strap. They came to the affair with ARs. He trying to say he thought he heard the occupant. Hold on. He thought he mistakenly believed one of the occupants was firing an assault style rifle. Hey, who am I, man? People make mistakes.
I wasn't no mistake. My God,
Hey, this is a repetitive mistake that they seem to always make, man. I'm so glad we were able to expose their motherfucking asses. Huh?
They always make this mistake.
Hey.
The white boys shoot shit up and shit. They're taking a Burger King.
Oh, he's just having a hard day. A lot of stress overload. Bitch, what? Man, electric chair, please, on that nigga. Prosecutors say James and Goodlett met in a garage days after the shooting to agree on a false story to cover for the false evidence they had submitted to justify the botched raid. They went all the way with this one, man. They went all the way to try to clean up the dirt with this one, man. Niggas had meetings with beers and in the garage.
I ain't getting too excited and shit till I see the sentence.
Word, I need to know how many years. What them years looking like. That's what I'm talking about. What them years do.
I don't know, but like I said, the government ain't good at charging white people.
Unless he been eating their motherfucking ass.
They good at charging them and shit. They ain't good at punishing them, I should say.
Man, they need it. Lawyer Stu Matthews, who represented Hankerson at a trial in Jefferson County Circuit Court, where he was acquitted in March of wanton endangerment, said he had spoken Thursday morning with the former detective as he was on his way to surrender to the FBI. Matthews said the federal charges looked similar to the previous state charges Hankerson had faced. Until Thursday, Hankerson had been the only officer to face charges in connection with the raid. I'm sure Brett will be contesting this just like he did the other indictment, Matthews said. So he gonna try to beat this motherfucker like he did on the state side.
Yeah, I mean, the feds is different. It's supposed to be and shit, but as you can see how these motherfuckers is charging and sentencing insurrection motherfuckers and shit.
One thing about the feds, though, they got a 99% conviction rate.
Who got the most time and shit? His black ass.
The black dude, right? The young black dude got more time than everybody.
Got the most time, and he was going hard in the paint.
Shit crazy. Shit crazy,
no way
bro.
I'm around all the white folks like that, man.
He wasn't even going harder than the other motherfuckers they had, though, like the shaman and the motherfucker that was in the tactical gear jumping over the motherfucker Pelosi's bench.
Oh, man. The one that stole her laptop.
He should get life.
And she lived out here, and she offered to sell it to the Russians. Like, come on, man.
That woman out of Texas, that rich ass woman out of Texas that flew down to DC to get in that shit, she need to get. Whew, I forgot her story, but I remember reading about her. A woman from I think she was a high end real estate agent that flew down there to go protest, and talking about she ain't gonna get in no trouble because she has white skin and blonde hair. That's what she said.
Same shit they said about the Ukrainians getting killed and shit. This is not a third world country. These people have blonde hair and blue eyes.
Blonde hair and blue eyes. Ain't that who Adolf Hitler was trying to rid the earth of? He was trying to get rid of him out of his land. Get your ass out of here, devil. That's what he was trying to do. Trying to get rid of they blonde hair, blue-eyed asses. Let me put you in this gas chamber so your ass can get skinny. He was on some other shit.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Get in here and starve. No food. That nigga look ribs all over the place, man. Oh, they had it bad, man. Everybody that been enslaved on this earth in some type of way, man. But man, they ain't been enslaved enough, man. You know, I need to see some more history.
Well, we talking about the United States, because that's what the fuck we want. But I mean, we owe the whole world owes Africa.
Man, the United States needed more than anybody. Anybody.
But you know, these motherfuckers gonna have to repent, and they'll go down before they repent.
They're gonna have to do right publicly and repent publicly.
Yeah, that's why I know reparations is coming.
It's coming. It's coming.
They gonna be begging to give us reparations and shit, because shit getting more and more fucked up and shit. The weather getting fucked up for these motherfuckers, getting hotter and hotter.
Yeah, we gonna be alright though. We can bear that.
Getting worse and worse and shit. They can't produce and shit.
We gonna be alright, man. You know, we're gonna get a little darker and we're gonna glow like gold. We're gonna glow like gold bars, man. You know, for the other side though, they're gonna be well done and they're gonna blister and cook from the outside in, goddamn it, and back out again. The skin gonna flick up and fall off. They're gonna be red as goddamn cherry tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? You can't touch them once they come out of that hot ass sun because it's gonna hurt them. The air conditioning gonna hurt. They're gonna be scared of the shower head. The water need to come out soft for that tender ass skin that got cooked. We're gonna be straight, man. We don't need none of that SPF 8,000, whatever they smearing on their body.
At the pool today, man, it was a lot of that shit being smeared on. And like I said, you know, my daughter's neighbors was there too and shit.
Yeah.
They spared the suntan lotion doing shit. My daughter asked and shit, do I need some?
Hell no.
I said no.
No.
And the white lady just looked at shit. She still put her shit on.
Yeah, we good. Look, they put that shit on, man. And then they sit out there in the sun, they try to steal our motherfucking heat to change their skin tone. And then they jump in the motherfucking pool and all the shit that they done rubbed on, they don't even make contact with the water. They just breezing through that bitch. They got, you know, that shit as a whole, they cover themselves up in that shit, man. It's, you know, and that shit thick. We don't need that shit.
Because you put it on first and shit, she got the tan and shit, getting it roasted and shit, and then she jumped in the water.
Looking crazy. Yeah. Hey, I done seen them, they out here looking like toast right now.
And all she do is talk about other kids. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm glad I don't live over there no more and shit, but, like, at the same time, I know the nation. Yeah. And she always talk about kids, like, they'll either be black or Latino or some shit like that. She don't talk about other white kids.
Hell no.
Shit. She had another try to tell me my daughter name. I said, no, don't fuck with everybody.
She just ain't going for the crap. Don't let that woman feel her heel. I remember when they were telling me that when I was in school, like, oh, you got a problem with authority. Oh, you're an aggressive person. Oh, you gonna be either in jail or dead before you're 21. Like the lawman gonna deal with me or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I said it back then. I said it right now, man. Fuck them niggas too, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fuck them niggas, man. So I feel like we done educated the shit out of some people on Breonna, right? And these people that just got locked up, we need to see the sentencing though, man. We need to see them years. We need them year counts.
I don't trust these motherfuckers at
Nah,
all.
because they too damn quiet. So yo man, also man, I just want to say again, free the OG, TMJ. Also, this is the month I think where he's supposed to go before the judge to receive his sentencing.
This month,
I'm praying for a great outcome for him, man. Even if it is a sentencing, man, I'm praying for a small number. You know what I'm saying? Something that he can push through with ease and come back with no attachments or whatever to him. Nothing holding him back with his rights fully restored, to include his right to care. And it's a man when the you know like Dick Gregory said, man, when the universe pick you, man.
it's gonna be a battle. It ain't gonna be easy.
Nah, yeah, he in the mix, man, and he got strength, man, and he got power behind him. They're gonna do everything they can to combat him, and I hate that. And we need more lions, man. We need more lions to raise up and show some teeth, man. Scratch a nigga, do something, nigga. Fall down on a nigga, lion, do something. Shit. Um, Respect to the brother GMJ, man. Not forgotten at all. I actually been writing them, man. It's gonna be a long letter that I'm gonna write him. Um, I don't know the personal information for his GoFundMe just to tell people to support him. Put some ducats in his bucket if you can.
I can't remember the sites either.
But I tell you what, I'll have it for the next filming. How about that one? I'll have it for the next filming, man. We can put that on up. But yeah, man. Shout out to the Alphabet
I
Boys.
think the folks at TNT, they might have the information.
Who that?
Mike and the TNT.
Oh yeah, Mike and Jazz.
Yeah, I think they might have the information.
Yeah. I know I got his address written down in my phone somewhere. Also, I know like on one of my social sites, I do have his GoFundMe link. So maybe I can get that link and post it up on here in the description.
That'd be good.
And telling people, man, go show that man some love, man. Say, do your research on Grandmaster J, man. John Fitzgerald Johnson, man. Do your research on him, man. And if it touched you in a special way to support this brother, man, please go through the GoFundMe route and add something to his books. Also, I think it is some information out there that might be like if you want to add to his commissary as well. And in the words of the great Pimp C, commissary is very necessary. I'm telling you. So, praying that the judge throw the book at them bitches. Yeah, them four police officers, man, throw the book at them. Throw the book at them. Also,
there's gonna be a whole lot of investigation going on.
yeah, throw the book at them, man. Also, man.
72 and shit about the Mississippi burning,
Yo, I did not even want to mention that tonight because that's probably gonna be the next show, right? That Mississippi burning shit crazy, ain't it, man?
Well, I only wanted to say this. They had an anniversary, I want to say, it was in the late 80s and early 90s and shit, where they celebrated the anniversary and shit. So they had the Greyhound buses go from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania to Philadelphia, Meridian, Mississippi.
Yeah.
From them three villages. And that was when I first found out about the Klan and all that other shit and everything. Like, we went through Montgomery, Alabama and everything. We went to the church where the four girls got bombed at. Right across the street is a park and shit. and it's a statue of Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
That was the first black statue I've ever seen in my life. All the way down there, we went through. No, we got bomb threats and all that other shit. Going down there, we stopped at the schools and all that shit, at the Mount Zion Church and all that shit, dog.
Yeah.
And then when we came back, that shit was like a week's process.
You gotta get your footprints on them grounds. You know what I'm saying?
But it was on the news and everything. But that was the first time I heard of the Klan. And that was the first time I heard of Greenland.
The motherfucking Klan. I remember the Klan still exists. I believe most of them are militia members right now. You know what I'm saying? But
Man, George Trump.
yeah, your boy Trump with that shit. You know, he still got his gown in the goddamn closet. Shit, I remember back in high school, man, where the Klan came through Memphis, and you know they can go downtown on the motherfucking court steps, you know what I'm saying, and plug their amplifiers up and talk all the shit they want, you know what I'm saying, freedom of speech. And man, when they used to come to town and get to having that hate speech going on up there on them goddamn court steps, man, like niggas was really taking off work to go down there and beat their ass. Niggas was really calling in sick to go downtown to beat them motherfuckers' ass out of Memphis. I seen that a few times happen growing up where they ran the Klan out of Memphis, whooping their motherfucking ass. Come out here with that shit, man. All that nigger this and nigger that, man. Beat your motherfucking ass.
No, them khaki white boys and shit, they tried to come to Philly and shit. You saw what the fuck happened.
Beat their motherfucking ass too.
They were waiting for the cops to save their asses.
Man.
They were down there, and the thing is, they were down there with the white people. It wasn't even the nigger spots.
I ain't never seen no brothers in my generation go head up against some white folks and lose. I ain't never seen it. I ain't never seen it, man. Not even a one-on-one. Not even a one-on-one. Look. Half the motherfuckers can't even take one blow.
Yeah, that shit you sent me earlier.
OG had to represent. OG had to represent.
I said, no, he called over here one time. He ate that shit. Oh, all right.
Yeah, he threw the guard up on him.
Yo, he was with a Bozak joint and shit.
Hey, then he go there just like somebody daddy and stand over. Just look at her. I say, see what that got you? See what that got you there? Man. So, I think that's what we're going to talk about on the next show, man. Fucking Mississippi burning, man. That shit is getting repetitive. All this shit results down as to jealousy, man. And one motherfucker that's lazy than a motherfucker that don't want to do shit but got the nerve to call us lazy than a motherfucker when you enslaved us for 400-500 years.
Yo, man, we got shows for fucking days, man.
I know.
That shit, you know what I mean? Like I said before, we can go through all the black towns and shit that white people fucked up.
Man. And, hey, that list long as fuck.
All right. So we can do a series and shit. Let's call it Jealousy Part 1 or White Jealousy.
Bruh. We can start that this week.
White Jealousy Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. We go through all
we can make that a whole once a week thing for a month.
Well, probably a couple of us, but yeah.
I'm sure if we found, we could research. Man, that shit sound crazy, man. White jealousy. We're gonna be here all goddamn day. We're gonna be here all goddamn life on that subject.
You got Tulsa, you got Slocum, you got East St. Louis, Rosewood. That's a month right there.
Bruh. I sent Q like a list of all the towns that was considered to be sundown towns in Texas, nigga, they got so many sundown towns. You know what a sundown town is?
Yes.
Bruh.
Damn. I'm gonna send you a story and shit after we get off about the sundown town, John and shit. It's a truck driver and shit. I just had to show it to you.
Man, Angry said this list for real than a motherfucker. He was like, "Yep, this town right here."
No, man.
Huh?
The truck drivers know. Well, the black truck drivers.
Yeah.
No, I should say.
That motherfucker told. Yeah, I ain't gonna say what I was about to say right now, but.
Okay, yo, we got a code red and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You're gonna have to get the hell out of town as soon as possible. Wait till I send you the story.
I'm telling you. Yeah, well, shit. Let's shut this motherfucker down then. And goddamn, the next show, we're gonna break. Man, this shit gonna be a minute. I'm gonna have to go backwards in history for this one, man. So we can start saying, teaching on how the first jealousy, you know what I'm saying, and how it got to present day, recycled and shit. You got anything you want to lay down before we shut it down, man?
Yo, I love all my peoples. Always will. Always have. Bottom line, that shit, you know what I mean? We spitting that fire for y'all. We gonna continue to do so. We don't really give a fuck about the likes and all that other shit, you know what I mean? As long as our voices are getting heard, that's all we really care about. As long as that our people get it.
That's right.
And don't get it stupid and shit. We like the likes. We like the share. We like the subscriptions and everything and shit. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
We just really busting it up basically and shit.
Straight up.
And we with the shits.
Yo,
blank period.
I will say this. Ain't nobody in this motherfucker trying to be famous could give a fuck about that shit. It's just I want to say like a torch that's lit in each and every last one of us that comes on here, man, that feels like we do our part by trying to, I want to say, create awareness so you can't overlook the shit no more. We saying it in a very blunt fashion that most people wouldn't choose to use, and that's full of cuss words and full of obscenities and anything else that comes with that. Sometimes you got to speak the language that's understood.
And plus, we don't give a fuck anyway.
I was just about to say that. I don't give a fuck what you think anyway. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I ain't got to explain myself to you, nigga, but if I had to explain myself, sometimes you got to speak the language that's spoken, that's understood. And all that Ivy League chat you got going on about trying to hear that shit.
What you gonna have to deal with.
Yeah, and we don't give a fuck no way. So with that being said, like this motherfucker, man. Click the heart, man. Click the bell. Share this motherfucker with somebody black. Huh?
I said, Breonna Taylor, baby, we love you.
Yeah, we love Breonna. That's sad, man. She got killed in her sleep.
All this is about you, baby girl. All this.
She had a real one, though. That man got up and slung that iron.
Yes, he did.
He got up and slung that iron. So,
I would love to meet that man.
Yeah, I meet that man. I'm shake that man hand one day. That man slung that iron. Hey, that's all I'm concerned about, man. Like, if you a man, dog, and you got a woman that you sworn to, man, your first two things is to protect and provide.
Mm-hmm.
Man, shout out to that brother, man. That brother did his thing. He protected that. He protected. Once he heard it, nigga, it would have been the y'all would have had to call up some troops, man. If I would have heard my dog getting ripped out of the goddamn framing of the home, man, it would have been so much high-powered shit booming at that door.
Well, you know what else might come out? I think they're getting ready because I think them 10 shots that my man fired in through the window, I think they might have been the ones that killed him.
Yeah. Big murder. Yeah, because guess what? The niggas that was shooting from the door, they couldn't see a straight line because you had to, hide from the hallway in the room that was at the back of the hall, I believe, right? But this motherfucker was shooting 10 shots straight into the house. This shit could go through any fucking wall. You know what I'm saying? In a whole different direction. Man, niggas act like bullets don't go through shit and still hit people. Nigga, if I know it's a nigga outside this room, I'm not finna wait on this nigga to crack the door so I can see his ass to shoot at him. I'm finna shoot through this whole fucking wall down the hallway right here. One of these motherfuckers gonna stick your ass. You ain't gonna be able to outrun this shit. I ain't got to see you. I can feel where you at. I'ma shoot right through the wall. Goddamn. Goddamn. Yeah, man. Nigga, like I was saying, man, like this shit. Click the motherfucking bell, man. Share this shit with somebody black, please.
Yes, sir. We love all y'all, baby.
Especially if you know they got a revolutionary spirit, man. Not no motherfucking psychotic ass niggas, man. I do not want to get in the trenches with one of these niggas, man. You said, hey, use some motherfucking sis, man. Yeah, man. Use some sis, man. Hey, but bring some brothers to the table, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we would love.
We willing to talk to y'all, man. We willing to talk to anybody, for real.
Hey, we planning a motherfucking get together pretty soon. We planning to get together pretty soon, man. Once this get together get going, y'all gonna be able to see everybody that's on the roster of the Born Again Believers motherfucking show. We're gonna do it live together on screen. And matter of fact, we're gonna do it live from social media to motherfucking YouTube to goddamn whatever else we can do with it. We're gonna do that shit live where you can see all of us and really get to see our energies. I know y'all getting tired of looking at my motherfucking ass, and I'm sure y'all have memorized certain voices of people that come on here. We're gonna make it happen one day pretty soon probably before it get cold, where y'all get to see all of us in one day.
They don't know me and shit. I ain't no damn body.
Yeah, and none of us know damn body. Just some mad motherfuckers. God damn it. With that being said, it is Sunday. I'm gonna post this bitch up tonight as soon as I go to bed. Man, everybody have a blessed week. We probably gonna bum again tomorrow, man, on that other video. I'm gonna go and research some shit before I close my eyes. Yo, guess what? Last show, I told you that about a homeboy of mine that I saw transition over to being a Muslim.
Yeah.
And I think I told y'all I had posted something on Facebook where there was like a crucifix and a crescent moon and the star and another type of religious symbol, right? And they were connected to chains, but they were driven in the ground like they were stuck. You know what I'm saying? And these chains went up and connected to something I can't remember. I don't want to be a liar, but there was one faction that was just floating around with no chains on it at all. Oh, those chains were connected to a brain in the ending. You know what I'm saying? Those chains was driven into the ground by those religions, but the chains reached up and wrapped around the brain with a big ass padlock on it. Right? But there was a faction floating around that was free with no chains on it, and it was a pyramid with the all-seeing eye in the middle of it. Bro, I learned some shit, bro. So, my man A-Class sees that, and he said, if you want to talk about this, I'm willing to come on the show and talk about this, because he going hard for the NOI. You know what I'm saying? He ready to recruit, and he ready to swing his sword in defense at all times, right? So, I told him that starting tomorrow, this Monday, that I was going to read the Quran from front to rear. And once I finished it, I was going to have him come on this show.
Shit, I might have to read. I might have to read it with you. Shit, I got one upstairs.
Bro, join me in this journey then. And that way, I know when he comes on the show, my education for once knew and what I just learned through the Quran, it's going to be a great night for understanding, for building, for gaining knowledge and understanding. That's going to be a dope night.
Well, we overstanding at that point.
In and over. And check this out, bro. You know how the Most High God has many names, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people stopped at Yahweh. They, go up higher in succession to understand that, yes, Yahweh is a God, but he is not the Most High God, right?
Right.
So I'm just going to share something, then I'm going to just stop the thing because it's going to be a brain sizzler. Just leave y'all with this.
Oh, we about to get a brain freeze? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm about to sizzle up right now. So, usually when I pray with an open heart, I get instant results, right? Even if I feel disrespected, I might pray and be like, there's nothing that I can do about it. It's in your hands. Your will be done. Fix it. And then, boom, something going to happen, to that person. And that person gonna have to call me or something to be like, bro, I just want to tell you that blah, 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 blah. I ain't asking for none of this shit. So let's talk about prayer. I can sit here, bro, and think about times that I prayed for knowledge and understanding, right? Some people might say that I refuse to listen to man and I put God to the test, which I'm really not testing him. I'm just relying on him as my source because I believe in the spirit and the connection that comes with it. And those voila moments, those download moments that you receive if you ask, right?
Yeah, you about to make me give away one of my secrets. One of my main secrets, too. But go ahead. I'm listening.
Hold on. I'm trying to stay on track with it, too, because it's a slippery moment right now.
Go ahead, dog. Do your thing and shit. I'm about to give up one of my secrets.
So there was a time I used to think about black people getting killed and stuff all the time, and you see it in movies, and a lot of times right before they get killed or something like that, they'll always be calling on God or Jesus or something like that, right? And don't nothing ever come or happen to save them. They still end up getting clocked up out of here, right? So I started thinking in my mind, like, okay, evangelist white people came over here and gave us the Bible that was already tampered with from the original version, right? And this is what you forcing on us. And on down the line, that has been buried into our spirit and DNA to where we actually calling on something that never comes, never answers. I started questioning that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how come? Like, if this is my father, what father would ignore his child if he's begging and reaching and, so on and so forth, right? So I remember one night praying. I say, what is the name that you haven't heard in so long from all of your people that will make you raise up off of your throne and respond instantly? You know what I'm saying? And I prayed that and I had a vision that night in my dream, right? Now this is gonna sound crazy what I saw in my dream, right? I saw my face and it was gray and it was lit up like the moon. And I heard, and I was smiling. I was looking at all types of stars around me. You know what I'm saying? And I heard a voice tell me, Allah. I grew up as a Christian. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know nothing about no Allah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing about Jehovah. I didn't know nothing about Yahweh. All I knew was Jesus and God. growing up. You know what I'm saying? Until I broke from certain things, I would say not broke from certain things. I gained certain knowledges because I took the challenge to read the Bible several times, and then from that Bible, it led me in other directions to other knowledges, right? And from those other knowledges, you got to start breaking some shit off and start replacing some shit with what you may feel is now truth to you. You know what I'm saying?
It's like I told you before and shit. My pop always taught me and shit. You take the meat and you leave the bone. Meaning you take whatever knowledge that's beneficial to you, or
Yeah.
you know that's right and shit, and you leave the bullshit.
Yeah, leave that shit behind. So, like, there have been certain feelings in me that I have been unsure about and have not acted on, but those feelings reoccur often, right? Like, I got an interest to learn what the 5%ers know. I'm talking about the NGEs, the nation of the gods and the earth. I want to know that supreme knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I got that pamphlet. I want to know how to understand astronomy. I want to read the sky because we can't master the earth if we don't know the sky.
It's in the prayers and shit. Heavenly thy name, from kingdom come, God will be done on earth as is in heaven.
So above, so below.
As is on earth as is in heaven. That means the earth is a part of the heavens. And so is hell. But they got their prayers too now.
Yeah, man. Hey, so you know how I say I question certain things, you know what I'm saying? Because certain things was never working for us, right?
Yeah.
And then I prayed about that, and that name Allah popped up, and that was about a year ago. I prayed about that, right? And I was sitting back like, hold on a minute, like, is you trying to tell me that I need to start educating myself on that? Because I've been feeling for the better amount of 8 years that I should read the Quran. That's just something that's just been inside of me that I have yet to do yet, right? Pushing forward, I have a friend that I watched go from being a Christian to a Muslim. That's like, I'm in a situation where I have to read it now to match words with him because I respect his mind and person. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like revisiting that dream, thinking about, okay, Allah. And I remember just a few days ago, I was like, I need to understand a little bit more, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Before I just call you Allah, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't raised on that, you know what I'm saying? And I know that there are many gods, and out of respect, I want to respect the one and true and only Most High God. That's who I want to deal with. I don't want to deal with nobody else outside of him. So I'm searching for him through many ways and in so many words. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I always say the creator. I always say the creator. I don't give names and shit. I'll say the creator, and a few times I might say God. But most of the time I say the creator. Because there's only one creator. No matter what his name is.
Check this
There's
out.
one creator.
So I look up yesterday. I look up yesterday, right?
He has many names as well.
I'm sure. I looked up yesterday. Um, I'm gonna find it for you so I can read it to you. Alright. So yesterday I go online, right, and I'm looking up for the many names of God, right? Mainly the many names of Allah to see if there's a connection somewhere down the line, right? And then I run across this phrase slash type of question, and it says, If Muslims worship the supreme God of ancient Semitic religion, Allah, which equals El or Elu slash Anu. I know you remember me telling you about that name, right? And then it says, while the Jews worship the third God of the supreme triad, Yahweh, aka Yahoo, A, or Inky. Oh, I think I told you about Inky too, right? So when I was bringing up in a few shows back about Anu, and then I thought about that dream, and then something told me to look up the many names of Allah. You know what I'm saying? And Anu connected to him. I was like, I'm onto something. So I'm committed starting tomorrow to dive into this Quran. You know what I'm saying? And I will say this, and those that have taken the journey will understand what I'm about to say. Um, there was a time, every time, as a matter of fact, that I have read the Bible from front to rear, I would have certain experiences throughout that journey of doing that, like certain spiritual experiences that I can't just sit up and have a conversation with nobody regularly and talk to about without them thinking that I done fell out my chair and hit my head. I wonder if it's going to be that way when I read the Quran. Will I have those spiritual experiences? Will I see things? Will I be visited? You know what I'm saying? I know that I opened up the Quran just to read the preface, right? And the same thing that happened to me the first 2, 3 times I tried to read the Bible, where as soon as you start reading, you get sleepy, start yawning uncontrollably for some reason. But if you keep pushing through it for a few days, it'll break that curse and you'll be able to ride on.
The only verse I read, well, the only chapter I read in there was Revelation. Now, I read many books and shit. I
would say
I chose Revelation because that's what we in now.
I would say this. Yes, we all know that the book has been tampered with, right? But it is a book worth reading because the root still remains, and that gives room for the spirit to work through you for your clarity and understanding. Like you say, strip the meat from the bone and throw the fat away. You know what I'm saying? I would say take that lap one time in your life before it's, your time is up. And hey, it's gonna take about 1.5 years, 2 years to do. If you reading 7 chapters a day. But I would love to hear your story at the end of it when you finish and be like, bro, that was the illest book I ever read in my life. And then secondly, you probably want to share some of those crazy dreams that you're going to have that's going to wake you up in sweats, breathing hard. Because you're going to meet good and evil along the way. And as you're reading, your life is going to actually walk hand in hand with what you're living. That's what's the crazy part. Is the same thing you living in life going to be reflected in what you read.
Hey man, how they say, ain't nothing new under the sun. It ain't what you do, but how it's done. Actually, that's nice, but that's still.
This man, yo, I have got it settled in my mind that you are a library of lyricism. You hold many verses inside of you. Rich verses. I know it. I know. I pay attention, man. You probably got all of Nas's verses memorized. Every verse he's ever spit on wax.
Hey man, I love the music. What can I say?
It's real. It's real.
Well, yeah. You teaching. I say that. I ain't gonna say preaching. You teaching.
So look, You gonna start tomorrow?
Yeah, we can do that shit.
I'm talking about on the Quran. I'm talking about on the Quran.
I'm gonna start when you start. It's a project.
I'm starting as soon as I get up in the morning. I get up. I usually get up at 3 in the morning. I'm gonna be reading until about 4.
Well, I gotta get up at 4 and shit in the morning. Shit, I gotta be waking up 5.
Yeah, I got an early day tomorrow too, man.
I'll probably have to do that shit afterwards or some shit like that.
Nah, as long as it get done, just like every day, let's just try to, whatever pace you set for yourself, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But every day, you don't want to stop the watering. You dig what I'm saying? Once you start watering yourself, man, you don't want separation in that because it's going to break that link, that connection. And I can't explain that much over this camera, but just know it's spiritual. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so before we go and shit, I gotta tell you my secret.
All right.
I did say I was gonna say that shit. This is how I pray at night. Every night. I love you too. You sweaty as hell. Thank you for the day you've given me today. Thank you for the day you given me yesterday. Thank you for the day you're gonna give me tomorrow. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Thank you for everything you're going to do for me. Thank you for everything you've given to me. Thank you for everything you're going to give to me. Forgive me for all the true sins I've done, and please forgive me for all the true things I'm going to do. Please help me to be the best that I can be, and please help me to reach my full potential. Please help me to do what you put me here to do, and please help me to do it very well. Thank you for keeping me away from diseases. Please don't let me have any diseases. Please don't let me catch any diseases. Please don't let me get any diseases out. Thank you for helping me become a professional wrestler. Please help me to go all the way to the top with it, or whatever your plan is. Please help me to pursue it. Please bless my health. Please bless my family, and please bless my wealth. Please bless my family, bless my mom, bless my dad, and everything. But I used to bless my enemies and shit, but I stopped that shit because they want my demise. Why the fuck am I gonna pray for these motherfuckers? So I stopped praying for my enemies. So all that shit, pray for your enemies and all that, fuck all that.
I just let the Lord deal with them. I let him deal with them. Yep. That's dope. That's dope.
That's what I pray for.
That's dope. I pray for, you know what's crazy? I even pray, like the direction that I'm facing right now, this is east. The direction I'm facing right now, you know what I'm saying? I pray towards the center of the earth.
Shit, I'm facing east right now.
I got an actual compass. Like, you can get a compass app on your phone where you can move around and see which direction you're at, anywhere you go, right? Sometimes at nighttime I go outside and pray in nature, you know what I'm saying? Something about being outside, and also I have a connection with the ocean. I barely go though, you know what I'm saying? But when I do go, I have moments sometimes where I break down crying after I can like feel God. I can feel his enormity, how huge he is out there, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, well you know what's in the direction of east? Africa.
Where he rested. Where he came down and rested, yeah. So, I pray to the east, man. I cover my family from my elders on down to my children, nieces, nephews, siblings, cousins. You know, I pray for, not by name, but just by section, bracketized, so to speak. I cover all of them.
I go through everything. I just, you know what I mean? But I was already at the end of this shit. You know, I bless my mom. Well, I asked for my kids to be blessed first, and then my grandma, then my mom, my dad, and my sisters, brothers, nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles, and cousins, and friends.
Yeah.
And everyone deserves your blessings. Amen.
Man, I try not to leave nothing out. I have, man, I done showed the angry black man what faith really looks like in the form of prayer, right? A few times. Um, I'll tell you another story. There was a time where Angry used to drive that truck, man, across the country, right? He'd be gone 2-3 weeks at a time, come home for maybe a week, and back at it again, 2-3 more weeks gone again. And he was like, man, I'm coming out this motherfucking truck, man. He said, man, but I don't know the motherfucking play yet, man. I'm tired of this shit. It was wearing him down. He was looking rough, exhausted, burnt out. And I said, well, fuck it. Let's pray about it. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, get your ass up out that truck, man. I sent him that compass, you know what I'm saying, link. I told him, I said, face east, bro. And I said, lift your palms, bro, and let's play together. You know what I'm saying? And I started it out. And once I finished praying over his situation, I asked him to pray over his situation. You know what I'm saying? So that two or more together join, he is with you. So there's more power in it. If I'm praying for something for you and you praying for the same thing for yourself, and we together as two, it's going to be blessed. You know what I'm saying? Once we finished, we departed off the phone. I think I might have poured libations for him outside. And then the next morning, he woke up early. I know what to do. I know what to do, bro. I'm telling you, man. Woo!
Yeah, that's what happened, man.
And he knew what to do, and he did it. It became so clear to him overnight. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a blessing in itself. Like, check this out. Here's another moment with Angry Black Man. I beat him to Louisville, right? He showed up later that night. That nigga showed up in the 18-wheeler, man. He swung the 18-wheeler up there, man. So he get to a truck stop. I think he went through a few of them. He was like, man, these motherfuckers packed. Like, ain't nowhere for me to park, right? And then he was at one that he liked to go to, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the car dogging it, trying to get to where he is. And I said, man, you going to be straight, man. Let's pray on it. I'm hitting it in the middle of the night. It's definitely like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. I'm dogging it on the interstate in Kentucky. They got deer issues up there, bro. Deer run across them interstates. You know what I'm saying? I seen plenty bodies stacked up on the interstate, bro, like deer. Look crazy. I pray for this man. Don't you know when I pulled in that motherfucking lot, a truck driver saw him and was like, hey, I'm leaving. Pulled right out and he got the back of his truck right in. Something that small can be something that great just off a little bit of prayer. He had already tapped out. Man, ain't nowhere to park, man. No, let's pray on it, bro. You gonna be straight. That's what I told him. I said, you gonna be straight. So.
Yeah, well, like, those are my nighttime prayers and shit. But, like, during the day and shit, I normally pray, like, if, like, say I get pulled over by the police or some shit like that. Or if I'm going on a trip, like, I'm going to a wrestling match, I'll say, Creator, please help me to make it to my destination and back home safely and unharmed. Amen.
Amen. Push forward. I say, push forward. I know we've said it a million times, but this it for real right here. I'm winded right now. I'm tired. I gotta get up early in the morning. My man gotta get up early. I gotta start my Quran journey in the morning. I appreciate this conversation again, bro. We got something going on, man.
Yeah, man, and we got more to come.
Yeah. I'm a hog tie, angry black man, King Khan, Andrew. Hey man, they life moving in such a fast pace right now, man. It's hard to slow them fellas down. Oh, King LB, yeah, I'm a hog tie him too, and drag him on back to the round table again, man.
You gonna have that whole time, whole damn.
Man, it's gonna be like family reunion whenever we get everybody back on the line again. We gonna be so turned up that we probably ain't even gonna be able to get nothing talked about. I'm gonna be throwing my notes all over the place. Fuck the notes.
I'm always be here, so.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, man. We'll do the heavy lifting, man. We'll do the heavy lifting. It ain't nothing.
Somebody gotta do it.
It ain't nothing. Ain't nothing to it but do it, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you, bro. I love you, man.
I love you out of your ass too, motherfucker.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody else out there, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the numbers that you guys are giving us, man. Share this motherfucker with somebody black, man. Share this motherfucker with somebody black, man. Share this motherfucker with somebody black, man. God damn. And
black on black, black on black on black.
Hey, music coming this week. Music coming this week. So we can rock out before and after at the end of the show.
And I will see my promo. I will see my promo and shit after the show too.
For sure.
I'll let you saw that joint over there.
Anybody else out there that want to get in contact, man, you can DM us at the Born Again Believers MF at the Born Again Believers MF on goddamn Instagram. If you want to come on the show and talk your shit, you know what I'm saying? You want to sit at the round table with the kings and talk your shit, sit on some DM on that site, man. I'll try to find Grandmaster Jay's GoFundMe information and put in the descriptions. And in the words of Juicy J, shut the fuck up! Peace. And motherfucking love. Have a wonderful week, y'all. We'll be back probably tomorrow with another video or Tuesday or something like that. Superior G. Be easy, big bro. Be easy, man. Be easy, man. Yes, sir.
You too, dog.
One.